Hello, how are you? I welcome you to your Purple Feather Tarot community. I truly hope you're doing very well at this moment, and I also hope that in this tarot reading, you'll find the answers, or the signs from the universe, that you've been searching for. Today, we're going to go straight into your reading, just like this. So let's connect with your tarot cards, and as always, we are going to look into your energies, the energies of your person, the energies of the universe, and we will also reveal the blessings that are coming into your life. So, connecting with your energies, let's begin. You have the Knight of Wands, you also have the Judgment card, you have the Eight of Wands, you also have the King of Pentacles, and you also have the Ace of Swords. This reading is quite interesting because the universe is going to start opening absolutely all the paths of abundance, both for you and for your family. A great wealth, a great manifestation is coming. I feel that you are a very intelligent person, a very capable person, and also very experienced. And soon, you are going to be signing a paper, a document, a contract that is very important to you. I feel that, in fact, you have been feeling some delays lately, a certain slowness, something that has not yet arrived in your life, but the Eight of Wands guarantees that this answer or this confirmation is on its way. The Judgment card means that you will have to make a decision between several options, for example, between two people, between two jobs, between what the universe is offering you right now and what a person from your past is offering you as they return. However, I feel that your energy here is mainly the energy of the Knight of Wands, strongly resonating with Sagittarius. This means you are stepping into a phase of movement, exploration, and expansion. You'll be so focused on pursuing your growth, your truth, and your freedom, that you simply will no longer have space for certain people who bring absolutely nothing good into your life. So let's clarify your reading. But overall, it is a very positive reading because with the Knight of Wands you carry powerful Sagittarian fire. With the King of Pentacles we are talking about a great materialization or a great manifestation, and above all, with this Ace of Swords, excellent news is coming into your life. So let's clarify your energies a little more, but truly, your perspectives, your paradigms, your energy is about to. So let's ask the universe right now, what paths are about to open up? You have the Eight of Pentacles. And this card always shows up when the universe is keeping something special for you. And that special thing, in this case, is work. So, there are going to be some adjustments in your current job. It could be that you will have more commitments, more work, more responsibilities. As a result, you will also be earning more money. But I also feel that some people are going to be changing jobs. Now, this card is also inviting you to train yourself, to learn new things, because the more you know, the more your work will be valued. And therefore, you will be earning much more money. If you've been thinking about learning new things, such as new skills or maybe a certain kind of ability, maybe you want to learn languages, this is your confirmation. Because I'll repeat it, the more you know, the more you can charge for your work. You have the Ace of Cups. I feel that you are receiving signs at this moment from your twin flame. Someone wants to connect with you. If this person calls you within the next 2 hours, that is definitely the person who is connecting with your heart. There is someone, especially someone with Cancer or Pisces energy, who is thinking of you. But more than just thinking of you, this person is feeling you, and they are feeling you so intensely right now that it creates a powerful energy of attraction. So if suddenly this person comes into your thoughts at this exact moment, it's because they are thinking of you, or as I said, they are truly feeling you. You also have the King of Wands, more powerful energy. Strong fire energy. I feel that you have the power to move mountains. You have the strength to overcome any kind of obstacle. I feel that life is actually going to grant you a position of great power, in which you will have to lead. I don't know if you'll be leading at work, leading your own life, leading a personal project, or even leading your family. Here, the universe has gifted you a tremendous amount of energy, and I feel that with all this power comes a great responsibility. Because sometimes you feel very restless, or like you simply cannot allow yourself to rest, you always need to be doing something. The energy of the King of Wands, especially when aligned with Sagittarius, implies that you need to have a 100% productive day. But you must also learn to rest, because you can't always be in this constant state of yang energy. Now yang energy represents constant movement, change, and action. It's powerful, but it can also lead to hyperactivity. So right now, you may want to engage in activities that connect a little more with yin energy. Yin energy represents silence, calm, and balance. I feel that yes, you are a very strong person, but at times, you need to learn to calm yourself down a bit. You also have the Hierophant card. A new commitment. I feel that someone is looking at you with marriage in their eyes. I don't know what that means for you, but someone is truly seeing you as a life partner. Your reading is telling me to let you know that this person is most likely a Pisces or a Taurus. Now, in other aspects of this energy, the Hierophant represents commitment. You are going to commit to something, and you won't stop or give up until it is fully complete and brought to perfection. I feel that you are going to begin something that may be difficult. This could be, for example, a hobby, maybe a puzzle, a pastime. You'll start reading a book and won't pause until you finish it. I also feel that you are going to start a new project at work, and other people will be placing their trust in you. Because the Hierophant speaks of you as someone highly trustworthy, and others respect you, not just respect, they deeply respect you. They especially admire your intelligence and the way you communicate, because you have a gift for reconciliation. Maybe right now, there's a situation where many people have different points of view, and you will be the one to bring those perspectives together. I sense you right now in a mediator's role, a diplomatic energy. It's very likely that soon, the Justice card will show up in your reading, or perhaps you are already dealing with someone with Libra energy. Let's go ahead and clarify these energies. You also have the Chariot card, which carries the solar energy of Cancer. The Chariot represents someone who is 100% passionate and who follows the calling of their heart. This card invites you not to settle for less, because you are someone destined to shine. And if you end up trying to please others, without staying connected to your own path, then you are dimming your own light. Here the message is very clear: please, do not sacrifice your light just to brighten the lives of others. Of course, it's natural to be a compassionate person. That's very typical of those with Cancer energy. They are emotional, deeply connected to other people's feelings. But the problem arises when you try to heal those who don't want to help themselves. Alright, let's continue with your reading. You have the Queen of Cups, Cancer energy, Pisces energy, and a touch of Scorpio as well. Let's clarify a little more of the Queen of Cups energy, but what I'm sensing right away is a strong presence of emotional maturity. I feel that you've grown, you've learned so much from your past lessons. You no longer want foolish people or emotionally stupid ones in your life, especially from the perspective of love. You've dealt with very immature or naive people. Maybe you gave someone a chance, and in the end, you regretted it. You thought this person was going to change, or that they were genuinely apologizing, but you realized they weren't. The Queen of Cups can also mean that right now, your heart feels a need for exclusivity. Perhaps you are choosing to be exclusive to yourself, and you find yourself completely alone, not willing to give your heart to someone who doesn't deserve it. I'll say it again, let's keep clarifying what this is about. You have the Lover's card, Major Arcana number 6. In this context, it can mean several things. I feel that you are finally attracting your twin flame. Your twin flame is coming directly toward you, and this time, they are staying in your life for good. The Lovers always speaks of choice. You always have free will. You decide whether to begin a relationship, or whether to end one. And please, this card is always advising you, do not let others manipulate you, and do not let others blackmail you emotionally. This card is overwhelmingly positive, in every sense of the word. However, we must keep in mind that in this card, there is a serpent. And that snake can represent some past wounds that someone might be trying to bring into a current relationship. So right now, you need to be very self-aware, and you need to discern whether you still carry wounds from your past, wounds that you truly need to heal from deep within your heart. Because if someone stung you in the past, and you still carry the poison, metaphorically speaking, that venom in your heart or running through your blood, then there's a risk that you might bring past karma into new relationships. Likewise, this also applies to your special person. Your special person must also be 100% honest with you and let you know whether their heart is truly healed, and that they're not looking for a substitute energy. Because here, it is possible that someone may be seeking in you a substitute for someone who just left their life. Very well, the Lovers in this case speak of a completely honest and sincere relationship, one that comes without lies, without dishonesty, and one you enter knowing that your heart is 100% healed, and so is theirs. Let's look at some other messages from your reading. You also have the Nine of Cups, one of the happiest cards in the entire tarot. I feel this energy of independence. Maybe you've decided to be completely on your own, and right now, you don't mind being alone at all. You're enjoying yourself, because like I mentioned with the Queen of Cups, this is emotional intelligence, this is independence. The Lover's card also reminded us, it's your decision. You've chosen to be alone, and you're loving it. You have your friends, you have your work, and at this moment, you feel no need to connect with anything or anyone. I feel that you are growing personally, giving yourself more time, taking better care of yourself. Possibly, some of you are doing more outdoor activities. I notice a lot of golden tones appearing in this message, and I feel that means you are living life more intensely. Of course, this depends on your personality. If you're more of a daytime person, you might be experiencing the day with more vibrancy. But there are also people who are more nocturnal. So clearly, this depends on your personality. But regardless of what type of person you are, what I see here is that you are living more fully, more intensely. You also have the King of Cups, definitely a loving energy. Here we are talking about the strong possibility of a new relationship, because we now have both counterparts, the Queen of Cups and the King of Cups. So your reading is telling me that if this applies to you, this person is ready. This person is completely sure. You already know who it is. You already know who that person is who keeps showing up, who keeps insisting, who has been waiting for you to give them a chance, to give them an opportunity. And the message is, they are there. They are right there. Especially a Scorpio, or possibly a Gemini, is waiting for you. Or I'm also hearing someone whose name begins with the letter N, or the letter V, or the letter B, or the letter O, that person is waiting for you. Take it as it resonates. You know why this person is showing up. They are waiting for you. You also have the Six of Cups. This is a very important card because it always speaks about completing things that were left unfinished in your past. Very well, maybe we're talking about a personal project, a longing, a dream, a goal, or a purpose. But I also feel that it's very possible you'll reconnect with people from your past. It could be friends. It could be your family. Maybe you've been very disconnected from your family. You've been traveling, or vice versa. Maybe you stayed in one place while your special person went away on a business trip or on some kind of personal commitment. And here, a great reunion is taking place. I also feel that this card represents a sense of nostalgia. I don't know if lately you've been feeling a bit nostalgic, because this card often brings idealized memories of the past, the feeling that everything was better back then. Everything in the past felt better. Or maybe you're beginning to wonder, why did I let this person go, if we were twin flames? So here, this card always invites you not to idealize your past, especially if we're talking about a relationship with someone. Because there's a reason why you are no longer with that person. There were some clear motives why things ended. And maybe your mind is now playing tricks on you, telling you that maybe you should go back and see what might have been. But I feel that this cycle has already been left fully in the past. Very well, let's continue with your reading. You have the major arcana number 0, the Fool. The Fool always speaks about doing fun things, enjoying your life, keeping a smile on your face, even if lately you've been dealing with people who have a bad attitude or difficult temperaments. Because if you end up giving in to someone else's bad mood, their negativity, or their toxic behavior, then you risk absorbing those energies yourself. So this card is always asking you to maintain your genuine nature, your original spirit, and your joyful personality. If someone gives you a dirty look today, respond with a smile. It might not be easy, but it is, quite simply, the best antidote to the poison that others might be trying to throw your way. Very well, let's continue with your reading. You have the Five of Cups. You are emotionally recovering from something that didn't go very well in your life. I feel that you are a very resilient person, and I'm not trying to trivialize your problems or the losses you've experienced. Because honestly, it's easy for someone to just tell you that it's time to let go. In fact, Tarot always says, let go, every day, every hour, of the things that no longer serve you. It's always time to leave them behind. And yes, the Five of Cups tells you that. But at the same time, I can't minimize your pain, and I can't pretend that what you went through was insignificant, because only you know how hard it really is to let go. That depends on your personal experience, on the damage that was done to you, and also on the importance of what you lost. We're not only talking about betrayal here. In some cases, we're also talking about the sudden blows of life. Even so, the Five of Cups always encourages you to take the time you need. Don't be too hard on yourself, or on others, or on the universe. This is a moment to reflect on why things happened, to pour heart into the process, and to fill your heart again, with kindness, with compassion, and to give yourself a second chance. This card can also mean that even in times of pain, you can rise again. You can rise again. But it's very important that you don't allow yourself to hit rock bottom. It's important that you don't let yourself fall apart completely. This card especially speaks about people who are overwhelmed by sadness, and in trying to escape that sadness, they may turn to harmful habits, or habits that create mental fog. For example, certain types of alcohol or certain substances. This is Piscean energy, a beautiful but very dangerous energy if not channeled properly. So this is about experiencing grief in a way that is, if the word fits, productive. It means closing that chapter, managing your emotions, and connecting with people, reaching out to a support network. Because maybe in this moment, you don't want to be alone. Or maybe, you really shouldn't be alone. Let's continue with your reading. You also have the Moon card. The Moon is a very maternal card, it is a card of care. I feel like your reading is telling you several things at once. Maybe you are about to meet someone who will take care of you, that's how the message comes through. Someone who will look after you, offer you advice, someone who genuinely cares about you. But the problem with the Five of Cups and the Moon together is that you might be so focused on your own pain, that you may be rejecting the people the universe is sending to support you. So right here, you need to keep your eyes wide open, because the universe is sending you help. It is sending you support, especially through someone specific. It could be anyone, it could be a mentor, a family member, your yoga teacher, I don't know. But you will recognize this energy. It's the energy of someone who truly cares about you. Because again, the Moon is Piscean energy, it's also Cancerian energy, and it can point to someone who connects easily with your pain, or who is able to understand your emotions deeply. Let's continue with your reading. You have the Queen of Pentacles. Let's pull a few more cards. You also have the Star. You are going to give it your all, absolutely everything, to pursue and conquer a dream. And your reading tells me that this dream will be so clear, so unmistakable, that there won't even be time for doubt. Let's clarify this a bit more. You have the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, this dream is going to begin accelerating very quickly. I feel like you had some restrictions or confusion around finances, around money, but now you are going to receive the exact amount of money you need to begin a new project. I feel like you are going to manifest a home, a house, a flat, an apartment, I don't know. That depends on what you're seeking. But your reading tells me that this money is finally arriving, and you will feel so much excitement because it's exactly what you've been waiting for. Well then, that's your reading for today. As always, thank you so much for being here with me, uncovering all these tarot secrets. For now, we're wrapping up your reading. As always, if you enjoy these readings, go ahead and click that like button, and you can also subscribe to this channel. We're closing out your video now. I hope you have an excellent day, full of success, full of blessings, and most likely, I'll be seeing you in your next reading.